Type 21 submarine were a class of German diesel-electric submarines designed during the Second World War. They were the first submarines designed to operate primarily submerged, rather than spending most of their time as surface ships. They incorporated many batteries to increase the time they could spend underwater to as much as several days, and they only needed to surface to periscope depth for recharging via a snorkel. The design included many improvements as well. Much greater underwater speed by an improved hull design, greatly improved diving times, power-assisted torpedo reloading, and greatly improved crew accommodations. The Type 21 submarines were also rushed into production before design work was completed, and the inexperienced facilities which constructed the boats were unable to meet necessary quality standards. The main features of the Type 21 were the streamlined hull and conning tower and the large number of battery cells, roughly triple than of the German Type 7 submarine. This gave these boats great underwater range and dramatically reduced the time spent on or near the surface. They could travel submerged at about 5 knots for about 75 hours before recharging batteries, which took less than 5 hours using the snorkel. The Type 21 was also much quieter, making it more difficult to detect when submerged. The ability to outrun many surface ships combined with improved dive times made the Type 21 much more difficult to pursue and destroy. Type 21 was equipped with 6 bow torpedo tubes instead of the more common 4 and carried 23 torpedoes. It featured an electric torpedo reloading system that allowed all 6 bow torpedo tubes to be reloaded faster than a Type 7C could reload one tube. The Type 21 could fire 18 torpedoes in less than 20 minutes. This was the first U-boat to be constructed of modular components to allow for the manufacture of the various components in different factories and subsequent assembly at the shipyard. Between 1943 and 1945, 118 boats were assembled. Each hull was constructed from 9 prefabricated sections with final assembly at the shipyards. This new method allowed for a hypothetical construction time of less than 6 months per vessel, but in practice all the assembled U-boats had severe quality problems that required extensive post-production work. As a result, only 4 were fit for combat before the Second World War ended in Europe. Of these, only 2, U-2111 and U-3008, conducted combat patrols and neither sank any Allied ships. The commander of U-2111 claimed the U-boat had a British cruiser in her sight on the 4th of May 1945 when news of the German ceasefire was received. He further claimed she made a practice attack before leaving the scene undetected. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and support my channel on PayPal. Details in the description box.